Good evening and welcome to Solano College for tonight's men's basketball matchup between the Mendocino Golden Eagles and your Solano Falcons here on the Solano College Sports Network. Thanks for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. I am Nate McKay. Joining me on the call for tonight's game are my broadcast partners Brian Ambriz and Trey Hunt. So Brian, let's start with you. What should we expect to see from the Mendocino Golden Eagles coming into tonight's game?
Thanks, Nate. We should see a renewed focus on the defensive end for the Eagles. We know they can score. They have two players top 5 in scoring for the Bay Valley Conference, but in their last game, they let their opponents score over half their shots and 44% of the three-point shots. That's just not going to cut it against this hot-shooting Solano team.
And now, Trey, what should we expect to see from Solano coming into tonight's game?
Well, Nate, I expect Solano to play through the aggressiveness of Donnell Stafford, who has also been one of the most aggressive players in the whole conference. He's top 5 in scoring, rebounding, field goal percentage, and also three-point percentage. So if Solano wants to come out with the win, I expect him to let him just be himself.
Yeah, must win for the Solano Falcons as they have a chance to go above 500 in the Bay Valley Conference with a win tonight. And with that being said, let's meet the starting 5 for your Solano Falcons.
Jordan Adams, sophomore, Vacaville High School.
Barry Roseboro, sophomore, Monterey Trail High School.
Alex Stebney, sophomore, Lucy Wood High School.
Donnell Stafford, sophomore, Stonemont High School.
Uriah Bain, sophomore, Fairfield High School.
Cole Arabian, freshman, Concord High School. Ricky Hamilton Holland, freshman, Wood High School.
Anthony Jones, sophomore, Armijo High School.
Armani Kanemo, sophomore, Grant High School.
Anthony Hatfield, freshman, Dixon High School.
Lanier Haynes Jr., freshman, Thomas Prep.
And welcome back to Solano College, where we are now seeing pregame introductions for the Mendocino Golden Eagles. Again, starting lineup for the visiting Mendocino Eagles, Layson Halams Jr., Fred Bryant, Alex Rojas, Devon Davis Bodie, and Darius Traylor are the starters for Mendocino. And once again, Jordan Adams, Barry Roseboro, Donnell Stafford, Uriah Benning, and Armand Economo, the starting 5 for your Falcons. And so coming into tonight's game, Solano currently on that 2-game win streak. They're 3-4 at home. And coming into this game, I was able to talk to Jordan before the game, and he said that this is merely a similar matchup as really they're separated by almost just by 1 in points per game, rebounds, and assists. So it should be a very close game tonight.
Yeah, Nate, I was going to say the exact same thing about how these teams are very similar with scoring, this aggressiveness on the rebounds, and even the free throw percentage is just the same. So it's going to come down who wants it more.
Yep, those little plays are going to matter the most tonight, guys. When teams are evenly matched like they are tonight, it's who hustles better, who gets every board, who hustles for the rebounds, all that. It's going to matter.
Almost getting ready to tip off. I'd like to remind everyone tonight's game is being presented by James Thomas Media, your one stop for all your media needs. It is also Scout Night, Boy and Girl Scouts in attendance. I believe the Boy Scouts sell popcorn, correct?
Popcorn?
Popcorn, right? Is that what they sell?
I
know the Girl Scouts sell cookies, but I forgot.
I always get excited for the cookies.
Right.
I don't really get excited for popcorn.
And it looks like we'll go ahead and have a piece of Solano ball. Thought they were going to retip it, but I guess Solano will start with the first possession. So I imagine Mendocino will have the ball to begin the second half. As we will now see Solano bring it up here with Uriah Benning running the point. Nice screen by Stafford. Adams thought about taking the 3, now kicks it out. Hand off to Stafford, back up top. Driving inside, almost a careless pass, finds an open 3, and it is good that time from Barry Roseboro.
Man, Barry continues his hot shooting since last time we saw him here.
Yeah, we're used to seeing that with Barry and Jordan Adams. Those are the 3-point snipers out around the perimeter.
Yeah, that corner 3 wide open. Won't be that surprised if he misses another one. As kicking inside of Rojas. Mendocino has to hurry up and get a shot off. Rojas has to fire one up and Doesn't even hit the rim, and it's going to be a shot clock violation.
Good defense by Solano there. Economou's going to play big on the defensive end, and Uriah Benning as well with the size they have to match up with the Mendocino Eagles' size.
We're seeing a little bit of full court pressure from Mendocino. Adams will drive, floats one up, and puts it in. So a quick 5-0 start for your Falcons with 18:50 to go here in the first half of play. And right now, Mendocino is going to look to try to find their offense.
Yeah, we're seeing both the Falcons and Mendocino come out playing man defense, and it's working out more for Solano right now.
That was a nice inside pass to Darius Traylor as Mendocino finally gets on the board. Donnell Stafford pull up Jay, hits back iron, and a rebound taken by Rojas.
Yeah, usually when the Falcons start to rush shots like that, it usually doesn't work out for the offense. That's why we like to see the more ball movement going around.
Seen a lot of ball movement right here from Mendocino. Kick inside to Rojas. Rojas gets the turnaround Jay to fall, and it's now 5-4.
Yeah, it looked like good defense, but he still had too much space in the air. There was not enough pressure up close.
Here's Economo now in the corner, kicks it out. And Solano will take their time on this possession. Stafford fading. Jay is good. Donnell Stafford with a nice jumper. It's now 7-4.
Like you mentioned, Trey, he's up there and scoring for the Bay Valley. So, you know, getting him going is going to be big for Solano tonight.
And that was the difference between the last drive and the last drive before that was that there was more ball movement on that one compared to when he came up and he pulled one by himself.
I believe they called a foul on Jordan. I believe that would be considered a blocking foul. It's going to be the first team foul of the half. Mendocino will take it out here. Rojas given plenty of room, and he's a really good three-point shooter as he knocks that down. Again, he is shooting 47% from three on the season, so I'm not sure why Solano was giving him that much space to shoot.
Yeah, he has the range.
And here's the range from Barry Roseboro, unable to fall, fight for the rebound. Adams, strong contact move, and he'll head to the line for two.
And there's those kind of plays we talked about, guys. Those second chance opportunities that Solano just created by, you know, being better to the board and fighting for that rebound.
Yeah, it's like you said in the beginning, it's the little things that matter, especially at the end of the game. It's going to add up.
Yeah, the little things in the hustle plays you will see tonight from both teams as they are both very aggressive in trying to gain a Bay Valley Conference win. Solano looking to go above 500 in their conference, and as well as Mendocino trying to go 3 games above 500. So it's now 9-7 here as we approach the 17-minute mark. Here's a drive inside, kick out, corner three is on its way, rims out, and rebound corralled by Stafford, and he pushes up the floor in a hurry. Adams, nope, gonna be a travel. Would have been a May 3 that time, but you could kind of see Jordan took one too many steps that time.
Yeah, a lot of adrenaline goes in your body when you see that how wide open you are. You stop thinking about the rules of the game.
Right. As we now see Davis Bodie hand off to LaSone Hallams Jr. The impressive freshman is averaging 21 points per game this season out of Brooklyn, New York. And he gets inside and misses the layup. And a rebound taken by Solano. Here's Economo, three on its way, and it is good.
Boy, Solano has snipers out there. Even their forward guy can stretch the floor.
That's what you like to see, too. Just your big man being able to stretch the floor. That relieves pressure off your other shooters.
And it really does. Again, their three-point shooting is on display here in the first half already. Here's a three from Rojas. Hits front iron. Slapped away. Jordan's got to turn around and get it, and he does. And he just throws a careless pass. Rojas inside layup. And a travel called. Wow. I thought that was going to be an and one opportunity, but I guess not.
Yeah, it's not only the hustle plays that matter, but turnovers as well. We know Solano's big on turnovers. It really hurts them in the long run.
And here's a dime that time from Uriah Benning to Donnell Stafford.
What a cut by Stafford. He's getting going right now.
Solano's defense has been very impressive here so far. And that time it's on display again as they're able to force Mendocino into a turnover. 15.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Solano with the 7-point lead, 14-7. Now they now see Economo in the corner. Kick down low to Adams. Shot is short. Mendocino will get the rebound here as we'll now see Howlands bring it up court, and he is immediately fouled that time from Uriah Benning.
Well, credit to Solano right now for, defending well. Like I mentioned earlier, Mendocino has 2 players in top 5 in scoring for the Bay Valley, and they're leading 14-7, so they're matching them on the offensive end and also defending well, even better maybe.
As now we see the double team from Solano. They have to regroup, and looks like there was contact there, no foul call, but it's an open corner 3 for Rojas, and it's good.
We're starting to realize more and more in the game you cannot give him any space whatsoever.
Yeah, that's the second 3 of the night. Wide open look in the corner, no doubt about it, as it's 14-10 with 14:40 to go. Donnell Stafford, little 10-footer, won't fall. And now a quick outlet pass here, this time to Lassone Hallams Jr. And another turnover for Mendocino. As right now, Solano's defense looking really good, but you can tell that they're going to have to keep that pressure on the entire night.
Yeah, that's usually what man defense does. It applies a lot more pressure than a zone defense can, so it makes the offense create more passes, and sometimes those passes are not open.
Seeing good passing this time here from Solano, trying to get their offense rolling. Sizing up his defender with a nice drop off to Donnell Stafford. That was just all around a great possession that time from the Falcons.
What a move by Benny. Did you see that crossover? Little fake. Went right past him. Drop off to Stafford.
Impressive move indeed. As Auber calling out his defense here. And that results in good defense from Solano. They're pushing up in a hurry. Defender falls. Adams for 3. Good. Jordan Adams knocking down the 3. It is 19-10. Timeout Mendocino with 13:39 left to go here in the first half.
Fantastic start by Solano, and we mentioned getting Donnell going, but what about on Mendocino? Lassone Hallams Jr. hasn't been able to get going. I believe he has like about 2 turnovers, and he looks a little frustrated out there, if I do say so myself. They're gonna need to step it up to catch up because they're facing a potential double-digit deficit here.
Yes, if I'm Mendocino, I need to slow down because as I'm rushing back on the offensive end, I'm rushing my passes and throwing the ball in places I don't even know my players are there. I'm just hoping they're there instead of knowing they're there, and that's what I think that they need to fix is definitely the turnovers.
Yeah, the turnovers are on display for both teams, and that's obviously what I imagine coaching staff talking to their team. And really, as you were saying, Brian, again, Lassone is definitely one of their best players, or as his teammates like to call him, LJ. He's really an impressive freshman this season, again, averaging 21 points per game, shooting 51% from the field and shooting 40 from downtown. So out of Brooklyn, New York, he definitely has been a great offensive threat, but we haven't really seen it shown on full display yet.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of Alex Rojas tonight, just being aggressive, carrying the load for his team.
There's still a lot of this ball game to be played, so we will see if he shows up eventually. Asking for a cut here that time was, as now we'll see kick out 3 on its way. It's good, and out of the timeout, Mendocino's able to score from Fred Bryant, his first 3 of the night. And a great job getting around the Mendocino defense. Adams, same spot and same results. 3-pointer is good. It's now 22-13.
Man, you can see the confidence on his face.
Yeah, you cannot let Jordan Adams get hot because once he does not know how to cool down that fast.
good low post defense we're seeing here from Solano, but a little too much of good defense, I guess, is going to be a foul called against the Falcons.
Yeah, you can see his team just telling him, put your hands up, and don't try to reach in there too much because you don't want to risk the foul trouble for your team.
The Eagles looking for the inbound here. They'll go up top, and don't think that was a need to save it. It was going to be out of bounds anyways, but results in 2 points for Mendocino. It's now 22-15. As we now see Anthony Jones bring it up here now to Stafford. Stafford, Economo, and Adams, the only starters out there for the Falcons. Stafford driving layup is good. Donnell Stafford able to knock down the layup. Now 24-15, back and forth of trading it to a 9-point lead. And here's the Euro step from Halems, and it's able to fall that time, but that time it was Darius Traylor on the putback. Adams, corner three on its way, no. Rojas gets the rebound.
That was definitely a heat check. No ball movement, just let's see if I still got it right there.
Tried it from a different spot of the corner. As now we see Mendocino, again, want to get their offense going, and just an errant pass. A lot of turnovers we're seeing as Adams shoves away his defender. Ooh. And I believe that hit off of Rojas' stance, going to be Falcons ball.
Yeah, thus far Solano's done a better job of controlling the ball compared to Mendocino. We've seen countless careless passes that's hurt Mendocino.
Cole Arabian checks into the game for the first time. Barry Roseboro is back into the game. And he was wide open in the corner. I'm surprised Solano didn't look for him. As Stafford's up top. Stafford talking to his team now, gives it to Roseboro. Roseboro with a handoff to Jones. Jones now to Arabian, now back to Stafford. Here's a floater on its way, unable to get the kindly roll, and a rebound by Mendocino. As again, their offense hasn't really done much here, and this time we have a foul. I believe it will go against Ricky Holland.
You see, that's the difference between the two already. Is the Solano's pace is way slower, way more ball movement, and then that's why they have a reduced amount of turnovers compared to Mendocino, who's clearly rushing down the floor.
And good defense from Donnell Stafford as he's pushing it up the floor here. Looked like he tried to go inside. Now he has to collect himself, and now Holland is looking for some signals from his coach, and sorry, that's Anthony Jones, and instead we're going to have a foul against Devon Davis Bodie.
It's still early, but Mendocino has to stay composed. You know, with all these passes, you get the sense they have some urgency on them that is forcing them to push the ball and make these passes that are kind of careless.
Solano looking here. You have to get a shot out quickly. 5 seconds on the shot clock, and they are able to get it from Donnell Stafford, and he's having himself a ball game as well. Back to a 9-point Solano lead. Now see Landon Garcia Floyd handling the ball now. Back to Devon Davis. Garcia three, good.
Yeah, I saw that from my angle, and it looked pretty nice from my angle.
It was a great form and resulted in a quick bucket as it's now a 3-possession ball game. Nice handoff that time. Pump fake. Now Solano's got a reset here. Holland thought about taking the three with the handoff now to Stafford. Here's a three on its way from Roseboro, and he connects. Barry Roseboro with the long distance three, forcing Mendocino to call for another time.
Yeah, you could just see Solano being so efficient from the three-point line. And they're not just coming down the court and just jacking up the threes. They're moving the ball, finding the open shots, and then knocking them down with efficient offense.
Yeah, I mentioned it in my intro. Mendocino let their last opponent, have a scoring night like kind of like Solano's having. 44% of three-pointers made by the last opponent, Los Medanos, and Solano's, nearing that or better right now. They're definitely, cooking them on the three-point range, and it's resulting in the 9-point lead. Mendocino's got to, buckle down the defense if they don't want to let this lead, get extended into double digits.
Well, we've seen plenty of good closeouts from Mendocino, but again, it's just great shooters that Solano has, and their defense definitely does need to improve. I agree with you on that, Brian. So moving forward with the 29-20 deficit for them, it'll be interesting to see coming out of this timeout how they do. Last time out, they were able to get a quick three, so let's see what they do here.
You can feel that three-point feeling just spread across the whole team once you see your other teammates make threes. From Jordan Adams knocking down threes to Barry, also Ikanu knocking down one. It just feels good to see your brothers knock down shots.
No, there's a great team chemistry out there, and definitely their teammates are feeding off all those made threes and not being afraid to shoot it as well. So we'll see what Mendocino does here coming out of the timeout with 9:35 left to go here in the first half of play. They're kicking it around, and again, we have not seen much from LJ Hallam's. Good crossover this time from Mendocino, but the shot is no good. Corralling for the rebound that time, no good, and a rebound taken by Solano. Again, many opportunities to get a shot up, and that time that shot was partially blocked. That was Arabian trying to go for three, and seeing some good defense, but Arabian is open down the floor. This time we're gonna go to Economo. Layup won't fall, it was just short, and out of bounds, and Solano ball. That was Chafee Mummin stepping out of bounds.
Yes, this man defense is really messing them up. There's a lot of pressure in their face, and it's just causing just crazy turnovers.
There's a quick shot from Jordan, it's no good. Again, plenty of opportunities Mendocino's getting, they're not capitalizing. And that time, a layup inside will get Darius Trailer to the line for two.
We could tell that Mendocino's focus is run down the court and just try to get the offense running so we can get Solano tired. Because as you can tell, they're just rushing through their offense. They're not trying to get any ball moving whatsoever.
Yeah, you got to credit Mendocino. They're not letting this lead get past 9, and they don't want to see that balloon up into the second half.
As we see Trailer missing the free throw, he shoots 62% from the line. Second worst among his teammates. And that time he's able to get one of two. And we're seeing now full court pressure. We saw it early in the first half for Mendocino. Now we're seeing it again, but maybe costing them 2 points, and it does, as Danelle Stafford is able to push Solano's lead to double digits.
That's the risk you take when you bring a full court pressure. There's so many gaps that can happen. Just lose. Someone's going to be open.
LJ looking for anybody here, and now a shot rims out from Trailer. We'll go the other way with Stafford pushing it quickly here. Hand off to Jordan, kick out, corner three on its way for Economo, good! Armand Economo with the corner three, and right now Solano is on fire from downtown.
The barrage continues, guys.
The handoff here to Rojas. Rojas is not going to be afraid to fire a three, and he responds with a three of his own.
That's how you have to keep your team in it, though. You have to come down and give your team confidence. You can't let your team just come down and build the deficit any longer.
That's Rojas' third three of the night. We'll see how Solano responds here. Nice screen from Stafford. Now he gets it here. Step back, Jay, good. Danelle Stafford, again, having himself a game here in the first half of play. Its lead is now back up to 12.
What a half by Stafford and Solano as a whole.
Mummin unable to get the shot to go. Racing up here in a hurry. Layup, good, and one for Barry Roseboro. He'll head to the line for a three-point play.
Wow, you could not have a better half if you're Solano. On the defensive end, on the offensive end, they're firing on all cylinders right now.
It really is just beautiful basketball we're seeing right now. Just efficient offense and then aggressive and a lot of pressure on defense. Solano's being really, really efficient tonight.
Yeah, and Solano, they're not just settling for the threes. They are going through either the outside shots or going inside for two. And that's something we haven't seen at all tonight from Mendocino. They've been stagnant on their offensive end so far. As that time, Roseboro is able to knock down the point play.
Yeah, like you said, Mendocino just seems like they want to, one player wants to get that shot. It's not like they want to get other people involved. It's like someone sees the lane, they just, oh, this is my shot, this is my shot. And then,
well, they're doing their best. We're seeing a really good defense from Solano here on display. And a good closeout from Jordan. They'll go inside for two, and that time they're able to break the scoring drought. Alex Rojas has been the only offensive spark in this game for Mendocino, as Solano will now call for time.
As you mentioned, Nate, Alex Rojas the only source of offense right now from Mendocino, and I think they need to just feed him the ball going into the last 5 minutes of this half to get back in this, because 13 points is no joke right now, especially with Solano can make a run like they just did and balloon it up even more.
yeah, but Alex Rojas is doing a great job on the offensive end, and then with Solano on defense, they're shutting down LJ so much that he has to get that ball out of his hands so fast. So when Alex Rojas gets the ball, he's like, okay, if my teammate's not really helping me, I have to take over for the rest of my team.
Yeah, and Trey, you mentioned LJ. Of course, we're talking about Lasone Hallams Jr. Of course, we're talking about Lasone Hallams Jr. And yeah, his game is not there tonight, and Solano's done a good job defending him. So they definitely read the scouting report on him. 39-26, we'll see Roseboro reverse layup short. As Rojas is pushing his offense here. Here comes LJ. Looking for his first points of the night, and he gets it with an and one opportunity on its way.
And that's the spark you need to just get you started. As a team leader, that's what you need to boost the confidence of the rest of the team to know, okay, he's coming back alive.
Yeah, let's see if this gets him going. You guys mentioned he's a freshman, so see how he responds. Kind of face some adversity here of his opening start to the half.
Well, the shot is definitely not falling, and you see that time by not making the free throw. But the shot is definitely not falling, and any chance you can get to the line is a good way to practice your shooting form in any type of situation you can get to knock down either a regular 15-footer or a three-point shot that you desperately need. As we'll see a handoff here to Stafford, just rims out. Second chance opportunity here, and using his strength and ability to score and one. Opportunity again, but this time for the Falcons.
The aggressiveness, the want to go get that rebound, and even though it takes you down to when you miss that good layup that you had, but then putting it right back and getting the and one, that just helps you a lot.
Yeah, getting his own miss, man. Donnell's just firing on all cylinders. He's really leading his team, and they're following his lead.
There's just really no inside defense for Mendocino as we now see Stafford knock down the three-point play. But again, we haven't seen any type of inside defense being shown off here. Just trying to fight for boards is pretty much all we're seeing from Mendocino. As they'll go inside, and shot rims out that time for a trailer. Stafford pushing it. Stafford fakes his man, Euro step move. What a unbelievable layup that time from Stafford. And it's now 44-28.
Stafford is scorching right now, guys. Wow, what a half for him.
Yeah, they have no answer for him. Here's a three on its way. Hits back iron. Mendocino tracks it down. And a wide open three. Rims out. They're settling for threes now. And we're seeing a lot of and ones tonight as we see LJ having a chance to head back to the line for a three-point play. Wasn't able to convert the last one, but he does have a chance here.
Good patience by LJ. He waited, he got the defenders up in the air, and he scored that one.
Yeah, this is where you come back. You missed the last free throw, but here you come, boost your confidence once again.
Hallams is a 75% free throw shooter on the season, so he's fairly decent.
He's came a long way.
And he's able to knock down the three-point play that time. As we're now seeing full court pressure again. Didn't work out the last time they brought it out, but now it does here. As Anthony Hatfield's in the game for the first time tonight for your Falcons. Now Stafford, let's see if Mendocino has an answer for him as he attempted to drive inside. Now it's Economo, and a foul is called against Rojas that will send Economo to the line.
I thought it was a great aggression by Economy to go drive and get that foul, because any fouls you give them, it helps them get in foul trouble, especially Alex Rojas, who's scoring most of the points for Mendocino. That's a great drive by Economy.
First free throw is good from Armand. Shoots about almost 88% on the line this season. Second shot is good. It's now 46-31 here with 4:53 to go here in the first half of play.
It's always good when your big man can have a good free throw percentage, so you always depend on them.
Kick out here now to Bryant. Bryant will now try to attract the defense, and he does. Inside move for Hallams, and he sort of has found his offense now. Went cold to start the game. Was able to get the inside bucket. It's now 46-33.
He's definitely stepped it up. I think the last 3 buckets might have been from him.
Here's the Armand with a pull-up jumper, and it's good. 48-33. The Solano's got to get their defense going. Mendocino's coming down in a hurry as great defense from Armand Economo. The bench is loving it. Inside move from Hallams, and he's heading back to the line.
Hallam showing his aggression now. He's not settling for any outside jumpers. He's taking it inside and getting these chances at the line.
And this is something I won't be surprised to see in the second half in the late goings. If Mendocino is down, they want to stop the clock as much as possible and get to the line, as Hallams is able to knock down the first free throw.
Well, you see Alex Rojas trying to talk to Solano bench as they were so loud when he was in the corner.
Allen's second free throw is good, and that'll allow a substitution to come in. Cole Arabian checking in, and Anthony Hatfield checking out. Again, full court pressure here from Mendocino. Definitely a size mismatch here. Stafford surprisingly not easily walling by, and he breaks his ankles, drops them. My goodness. Surprising to go inside for a layup, and now we're seeing Roseboro try to kick it inside. Where's Solano going here? Time is running out on the shot clock. Layup, no good. And a rebound taken by Mendocino. Here's a lob pass straight back, and that's probably the best assist we're going to see tonight from Mendocino that time.
Yeah, definitely their best play so far. They climb back into this. They're only down 11 now.
Yeah, still plenty of time to go into this deficit, but Barry Roseboro is going to make sure that doesn't happen. It's 51-37.
Yeah, the 3 points are killing Mendocino right now. They're allowing too many free shots, and Solano's not fazed right now by their defense.
It's raining threes in this gym tonight.
Definitely is, as that's Roseboro's third 3 of the night. Hallams inside, makes his way back out. So look to size up his defender. Now kick out to Bodie. Bodie using the little bit of a chicken wing. He's able to get the layup to fall.
He's falling, his buckets are falling, so it seems all good.
Two and a half minutes remaining here in the first half. Stafford with the handoff. Pull-up jumper on its way, hits back iron, and almost an attempt for the rebound was Holland, unable to get it. Now a kick to Hallams, and losing control of it here. Wild possession we're seeing, and it ends up with 2 points from Darius Traylor.
What a pass from Lasan Hallams Jr.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pass for a freshman. That was nice basketball IQ right there. You knew where your teammate was at.
Great pass indeed. It's now 51-41 as Stafford blows by the defense. Layup won't fall. And now Mendocino has a chance to cut to within single digits. Shot is up and gets the roll. LJ Hallams able to knock down the jumper. It's now only an 8-point deficit. They've climbed back into this one, as you were saying, Brian.
Yeah, I asked how Hallam's Jr. was going to respond, and, you know, we're getting that.
And that time Mendocino fell asleep and ends up costing them two. Barry Roseboro able to get a little nice floater inside. Kick out here. I believe that pass was going to Rojas, but instead it's going to be a missed shot. Stafford fighting for it, and it's going to be Mendocino ball.
And Solano, you know, their last game against Alameda, they only scored 37 points in the opening half, and, you know, they're well above that right now, so you know it's a good game when they're scoring.
Yeah, their offense is definitely much improved compared to last games, and that was deflected out of bounds. Mendocino ball still.
LJ has definitely woken up in his last few minutes of this first half, and it's definitely helping to keep his team in it.
Under a minute in this first half of play. We'll see Hallam's kick it out now, out to trailer. And what's going to be the shot's not going to count. I believe they called a reach and foul. Yep, they called a reach and foul against Keyshawn Bell. Or, excuse me, sorry, Ricky Holland.
You know, I really like what I'm seeing from Darius Traylor. Every time he gets the ball, he's aggressive with it. You see right there with that drive, he was trying to rip through those two defenders, and, you know, he got the call.
And every time he drives, it opens up shots for Alex Rojas, and then, you know, he can knock him down when he's open.
And it was a one-and-one situation. Misses that one. Corner three on its way. Could tell right from when he released it wasn't going to go in. And a foul against Mendocino. Solano is not in the penalty yet. And they'll go ahead and inbound here with Ricky Holland checking out of the game. Jordan Adams will check back in with 42 seconds to go here in the first half. And Landon Garcia Floyd is back in the game for Mendocino. So this will most likely be Solano's last shot of the first half, and might not. Ends up being a great layup from Uriah Benning. 55-43. And Mendocino is smart. They will use up as much time as possible. They will have the ball to start off the second half. Three on its way. No. And I believe they're calling a foul down low in the paint against Solano.
Yeah, like you were saying, Nate, if I'm Mendocino, I want to take that last shot. I don't want to give Solano any more chances to build their lead for the half.
Well, in that situation, I don't have a problem with it since it was an open three. I mean, that's the shortest distance you're able to get a bucket. So don't blame Mendocino that time, as they are in a double bonus situation as Traylor misses the first. But yeah, now you find yourself in a situation where you do allow Solano a chance to score on this potential make or miss.
Yep, and Solano's been great at pushing the ball and scoring off those, you know, aggressive drives to the hole.
And Mendocino is going to call for time.
If I'm Solano, I'm going to build the perfect play to get an open three for whoever's on the floor right now. Either it's Jordan or Barry. You know, if they have the open shot, they'll knock it down.
Definitely right, Trey. They're all hitting. I haven't seen many misses from three-point range from Solano, and, you know, you got to like that, and that's why they have the lead. So but, you know, they have been scoring on the inside as well. I think Nate mentioned it earlier. You know, they just don't have the interior defense, Mendocino that is, to stop Solano.
Yeah, Brian, you're right. I mentioned earlier as the interior defense is just not there, and I imagine if Mendocino wants to win this game, that's something they have to improve upon heading in to halftime. The chance at one more bucket for Solano here, and cutting off the passing lane that time was Hallam's, preventing Adams to get the pass in the corner. But there's 3.3 left on the game clock here in the first half of play. Solano still with a chance to score before heading into halftime.
You still get a quality look with 3 seconds on the clock.
They'll go to Roseboro. He'll launch for three. No. So, one half in the books here from Solano. 55-44 is a score. Brian, we'll quickly go over to you. What have we seen so far from the Mendocino Golden Eagles?
Well, we've seen them get outworked today so far. Solano's fighting for every rebound, getting the loose ball, and they're just playing better defense as well. So Mendocino needs to step it up. We saw on the offensive end, Hallam's Jr. got it going. He needs to carry that momentum into the second half.
And Trey, now over to you. What do we expect to see from Solano going into the next half?
We should expect Solano to continue with their aggressive man defense because Mendocino. And then on the offensive end, just keep doing what they're doing. Continue with the ball movement and then finding their open shots. And then also just keep driving because Mendocino has no answer for the paint right now.
So we'll head into the halftime. Again, Solano with an 11-point lead. 55-44 is the score. We'll be back right after halftime.
If you are interested in a career in sports broadcasting, whether you're commentating a live game
or hosting your own TV show
or working behind the scenes, then this is the class for you.
For more information, contact Greg Poff, that's me, at solano.edu.
We hope to see you here next semester, and remember,
it's more than just sports, it's an education.
Hi, this is Donnell Stafford. Thanks for watching Solano College Sports Network.
We have everything that an automotive shop would have or even a dealership would have.
if you guys are interested in automotive at all, go to Solano Community College. Check out the automotive program. It can be a career path for you, just like what I'm doing, or it could be an extreme hobbyist, an enthusiast.
If you really like cars and learning stuff all the time, then this is the best place to go. Hey guys, Alex Stebney here. Thank you for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Welcome to another episode of On Campus here on the Solano College Sports Network. I'm your host, Zion Trammell, and I'm joined by special guest, outfielder for your Solano Falcons, Brandon Herter. Brandon, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit of background info about you and how you ended up here at Solano.
Well, I'm born and raised in Napa, California. I went to Napa High School. I played football, baseball, and wrestling for my 4 years there. And then I decided to transfer here because Stover reached out to me and just seemed like a good fit.
And how was your first year overall at Solano?
Well, we didn't play as good as I thought we were, and we made a lot of mistakes. But I learned a lot, and it definitely pushed me back and made a better perspective on what I need to do. I'm ready to show that this year.
And yeah, going back to last year, you went on a 9-game losing streak, but ended up winning your next 8. What was that like?
During those 9 losses, we were just really down, and we didn't have a lot of energy, and we decided to just have more fun and lighten up at practice and not get down on each other, and decided to be more positive.
And in the off season, what do you do to prepare for the upcoming season?
This off season, I just lived in the weight room and gained 15 pounds of all muscle, and that's basically it.
And on the field, are you doing anything? Are you changing your approach at all this season?
This year, I'm going to be hunting fastballs a lot more at the plate. First pitch, I missed a lot of those last year. I'm going to change that this year.
And tell us a little bit about what Coach Stover's like. How is it playing for him?
He definitely gets on us, and he's definitely verbal. You just got to come prepared and ready to work hard for him.
And how did you meet Coach Stover? You said he reached out to you?
Yeah, he actually came to me after one of my games, and he just asked if I was interested in coming, and I got signed up and applied right away.
And say a high school junior or senior is watching this, what would you tell them about the baseball program and the school in general?
All you have to do to impress Coach Stover is all you have to do is just put in a lot of effort and show that you're willing to work.
All right, so we're going to do a few bonus questions just to get to know you a little bit. So starting it off, favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show is definitely That 70s Show.
Okay.
I've watched that series at least 8 times through on Netflix.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. And favorite movie? Do you have a favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Can't think. Probably Hurt Locker.
Okay. All right. And favorite food?
Favorite food? I like to go to Squeezin' in Napa. It's a hamburger place.
Okay.
It's
Nice.
really good.
And this is kind of going back to baseball. Do you have a favorite player? Do you model your game after a baseball player?
Well, I have a few. When I pitch, I like to watch Madison Bumgarner or Clayton Kershaw. And then when I'm playing out in the outfield, I like to watch Mike Trout.
And your favorite baseball team?
I like the Giants.
Okay. What do you think about the future for the Giants?
We just need to get some new prospects, I think. Some new young guys in there.
All right. Well, thank you for joining me, Brandon. Good luck in the upcoming season. So that'll wrap things up here for another episode of On Campus here on the Solano College Sports Network. For my guest, Brandon Herter, I'm Zion Trammell, and we'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Dr. Celia Esposito Noy. Thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Eric Visser. I'm in my 5th year as the athletic director of Solano College. To experience community college and its mission has been an outstanding experience. Solano College has a very rich tradition in intercollegiate athletics dating back to 1947. I'm very proud to communicate that rich tradition is still being continued with fine young men and women that represent Solano College on and off the court. In the fall we have the volleyball program. We have a very successful women's soccer program. We have both men's and women's basketball. And then we transition to 4 programs: baseball, of softball, men's women's tennis, and men's and women's swimming. It is our mission to excel our programs and our student athletes in academics. All of our student athletes are committed to give back to the community. And we would invite you to be a part of Solano College Athletics by visiting our website, www.solanoathletics.com, and you feel a warm welcome at Solano.
Hey, it's Jordan Adams. Thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
What's up, guys? It's Cole Arabian. Thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Hello, viewers, and welcome to another episode of On Campus here on the Solano College Sports Network. I am your host, Alan McGraw. Joining me today is our guest, center back for the Solano Falcon soccer team, Brooke Molina. So, Brooke, how long have you been playing soccer, and what helped you in choosing Solano and being a Falcon?
I've been playing soccer for about 15 years. When I got out of high school, I just knew I wasn't done playing. And so when I came to Solano, I contacted the coach and got everything going, and I was excited to play.
Yeah. So how have your time been on the soccer team, and how has it been at Solano overall?
It's been great. My 2 years have been really good to me. This team is a different one, but it's a good team, and I really like all the girls, and my academics outside of soccer, my other Solano stuff, it's all good. I had great professors all throughout my years and good classes, so I like it.
Yeah. And then through your soccer career, have you always been a center back, or have you switched to that from a different position?
When I was younger, I played outside midfielder, so I was more on offense, and then one game my coach just threw me in the center back, and I've actually played center back ever since that one game, and I'm kind of glad. I really like the position, and I like the intensity it brings.
Yeah. So, of course, while playing soccer, injuries happen, and you happen to have an injury on your left foot. So how was it when you were rehabbing, and what was the feeling running through you when you were back for your first game on the field?
Rehab was a long time. I ended up getting a second surgery in the middle of doing my first rehab process. So it lasted about 6 to 8 months when it should have been 4. But it was okay. I knew that I had this season that I'm in right now to still play. So I was just focusing on getting better for this season and doing whatever I can to make sure I stayed healthy. And yeah.
Yeah. And of course, being an athlete, you just want to get back on the field, play with your teammates again, and try to help win. So how big was the support from family and friends through the rehab and helping you stay positive through it?
It was really good. My parents, they knew that I really wanted to keep playing. They didn't try to focus more on school or anything. They were like, if this is what you want to do, you want to try to get back into it, then go for it. So it was really nice to know that I had my friends and my family that were on my side and not trying to turn it down.
Yeah. And then, of course, being a student athlete's never easy. You have to balance school, sports, and then outside life. And it can definitely be really time-consuming and just make your schedule really full. So how do you manage the stress of that?
I kind of work better when I have a lot more going on. I'm more of a always on the go type of person, so it wasn't really too hard. I just focused more on school and soccer at the moment because I know that work will always be there, but my education and my athletics and my style come first. So I just time consume to where I make sure those are my 2 main priorities.
Yeah, and then try and just work hard to get some money
Yeah.
on the side. Exactly. So for you, do you watch or have any people you look after, any idols in soccer when it comes to women's or men's national team?
Yeah, on the women's U.S. national team, I definitely look up to Julie Ernst. She is one of the center backs for their team. She starts all the time. She's really aggressive and just always has her eye on the ball. She just always looks so fierce, and I try to play kind of up to her mentality and her effort-wise.
Yeah, definitely a great player. So definitely a great player to model yourself after and try and perform as well as her.
Yeah.
So, of course, a lot of kids coming out of high school trying to figure out whether they want to go straight to a four-year community. So would you recommend Solano for anyone coming out of high school?
Yeah, I think it's a really good program, and it's a good school to, if you aren't sure if you even want to keep going with school or you don't know what you want to do yet, Solano has so many opportunities to give you what you need or what you might not even be looking for, and you find it in a blind spot. But I think it's a good school that I would highly recommend.
Yeah, I agree. It is a good school, especially coming out of high school. But before we end today's episode, we would love to thank our guest, Brooke Molina, for coming out. So that has been another episode of On Campus. I have been your host, Alan McGraw, and we hope to see you next time here on the Solano College Sports Network.
Hey, this is Barry Roseborough. Thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
If you have an interest in a career in sports broadcasting,
whether it's behind the scenes or on camera,
then this is the class for you.
Class is held every Wednesday from 1:30 to 4:30 in room 121 alongside the library building.
For more information, contact Greg Poff. That's me at Solano.edu.
We hope to see you here next semester. And remember,
It's more than just sports. It's an education.
All right, and welcome back to Solano College. We're getting ready for the second half to get underway. 55-44. Solano has the 11-point lead over the Mendocino Golden Eagles. Nate McKay, Brandon Ambers, and Trey Hunt on the call for tonight's game. Again, tonight's game is being presented by James Thomas Media, your one stop for all your media needs. And so already coming out of the game, or coming into the second half, Mendocino will have the first possession. And it's important for their offense to get going in a hurry if they want to get back into this game.
In a hurry is right, Nate. You know, they're down right now by 11 points, and that can change if they get it, going in a hurry.
Yeah, well, I'm Solano. I got to continue with the aggressive man defense and just continue to make them rush their shots, because every time they rush, they create more turnovers for Mendocino.
Here's an open look for corner three. Falls short. As Adams will bring it up now for his team. With the pass over to Roseboro. Roseboro directing traffic. Up top to Economo. Economo with the handoff now. And yep, there is the use of the chicken wing from Uriah Benning. Going to be an offensive foul, and it will go the other way.
Gotta like that move around the screen, but just a little too aggressive with that arm.
Yeah, you don't want to start the half with turnovers. You want to start the half and continue what you were doing in the first half, knocking down shots.
We have not seen either team score yet, and that changes. And Mendocino is on the board first here in the second half with a bucket from Darius Traylor.
That was a good pass, and that's a key to the second half for them is, good passes. Mendocino needs to get those going.
Now Jordan gives it to Roseboro. The pass over to Jordan for three, no. Mendocino, the chance to convert a bucket here. And there's a quick one from Hallams. It's now a 7-point deficit for Mendocino.
And that's what we did see in the first half from Howlands, was the aggression in the beginning. But now we see in the beginning of this half, and he's started off good.
Stafford's shot falls short, but Jordan Adams able to fight for the rebound, but throws it away. Here comes Mendocino coming in a hurry and just rushed the layup that time. And there is a foul called against Solano that will put LJ to the line.
There's Hallams again. He's going to have his fingerprints all over this half after starting off the last half kind of slow.
Exactly. His aggression this half is going to lead his team to cut down this deficit and bring them back in the game.
LJ misses the first.
This is where you want to get those easy points. You can't. He's 1 of 3 right now, I believe, and he's missing out on the easy points.
He is, and almost missed out on another one, but was able to get the kindly roll. It's now 55-49 with Solano trying to get their offense going. They have not scored at all here in the second half. Stafford, Euro step with a wild attempt, and he's trying to draw contact here. He does, and will hit to the line for an and one opportunity.
And there's his hustle and the want for that to make that shot. He missed it, got his own board, and took the contact and scored that. Wow, Donnell Stafford continues to just impress.
Yeah, like I said in the beginning in the game, it's just his aggression is the key to this team's success, because the more he gets his open shots, the more everybody feels confident around him.
He's able to push their lead back up to 9. And Trey, I agree, they're definitely feeding off of his aggressiveness. What's going to be a call here? Offensive foul. Economo. I gotta be honest, did he do a good job selling it, guys?
Oh yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Not quite Grammy worthy, but it's good.
Right. Well, then now see Barry Roseboro handling the ball here with Economo driving right, able to draw contact, and he's heading to the line for 2.
Yeah, we see Economy being aggressive on not taking one for his team with the charge and then coming back and being aggressive down the lane. And I see he knock down his easy shots.
Yeah, we mentioned, Donnell Stafford's impact on the game, but, it's been a whole, a total team effort so far with the three-point shooting from Adams, Economou's, defense and shooting as well. This whole team is playing really well.
Economou's first free throw is no good. Second one on its way, and no good. So he misses out on a chance to put Solano back up by double digits, and with a quick attempt at a field goal, doesn't work out, but Mendocino will have the ball back.
Yeah, we can see how Hollins is trying to get his rhythm going, keep it going. But as you're doing that, you're taking your other teammates out of it, not letting them get their shots.
They are, and a quick lob that time, able to draw up a quick inbound play and convert it. 58-51, Solano's lead at 7 with 17-18 left here in the second half.
Yeah, that was a good play to get it over the smaller Arabian.
Economo just missed the layup, and now we'll go the other way with Mendocino driving here with trailer, lost it. Now a layup inside is good from Davis Bodie. It's 58-53. Mendocino's bench wants some defense here, and they've only allowed 3 points here from Solano in the second half so far.
And Bodie on the other side is hobbling a little bit. Just took a spill on the floor.
He is, as the travel was called, and he is going to come out of the game. Couldn't quite see it. Was his right ankle?
I can't tell what injury it is. He was just doing a skip.
Looks like it's his left leg.
His left leg, okay. I couldn't quite tell what it was, but see him over there on the bench right now. A little grimacing, but wouldn't be surprised if they go ahead and put some ice on it. 58-53 with Rojas now going against Stafford. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Rojas is open for three, hits front iron, and a chance to make it a one-possession game, but unable to. Stafford finds Adams open for three. Sidestep from Jordan. Hits the top of the backboard, but it looks like we're going to have a foul called. I don't think it was when he was shooting, but I guess it was. And I believe it is going to be 3 free throws.
Jordan's an excellent free throw shooter, so we saw some misses from Solano earlier from Economou, so hopefully he can convert on these.
I believe he got him on the swipe. I'm still waiting for the, yeah, so it is 3 free throws. I just saw the official signal for 2, and Jordan's able to knock down the second. So now we're seeing clearly Mendocino's offense has woken up, and they're doing a good job as they've only allowed Solano to score 6 points here in the second half, as Adams was able to make all 3 free throws. So their defense is definitely looking much better compared to the first half.
Yeah, their offense looks good, and that's even despite, a somewhat, quiet outing from Rojas. We haven't seen much from him lately.
The dive for the ball. And I would imagine we see Rojas' offense get going also. He's a really good three-point shooter. As a turnover for Mendocino will be Falcons' ball.
The aggression for those loose balls, you get down and dirty on the ground and see who wants it more.
And I'll see Stafford handling the ball here with Adams setting the screen. Try to use his strength to draw the defender off of him. Economo almost throws it away, and now Adams turns it over with a quick pass over to Hallam's, and now Hallam's throws it away. Both teams trading shots at turnovers. Definitely seeing both teams unable to control the ball on either of those last 2 possessions.
That was a good move by Donnell to slow things down.
And that time Jones was unable to make the layup. And again, you gotta imagine Mendocino is gonna start getting their offense going, and for Solano it will cost them very soon if their defense does not step up a little bit. Hallams kicks up top for three, creates the open man, no good. Hallams gets the rebound, back up and in. LJ Hallams has found his offense. He struggled to start out the game, but he definitely found it. It's now 61-55 as Solano calls for timeout.
Yeah, I was just about to say how Mendocino's coming down on the offensive end, just throwing reckless passes that they can't even see the teammate that they're passing to, but they were able to convert down there, and it ended up working out for them.
Yeah, definitely Solano needs to step it up right now. They're allowing too many points to start this half. You know, the lead dwindled down now to just, 6 points, and, their offense is going to get going, but the defense is what they need to step up right now, because Hallams, to Nate's credit, he mentioned that, he's gotten going and he's being aggressive on the inside, and Solano has no answer.
Yeah, in the first half, we were able to see the Solano knocking down their shots early, but right now, starting this half, they haven't been able to really get that momentum going. So let's see if they can pick it up after this timeout.
Well, they are currently getting outscored by 5 here in the second half. So, again, Mendocino's offense is looking really good with efforts from Hallams, and as well as with Darius Traylor. And you got to imagine with Alex Rojas getting into the mix, they have a lot of good opportunities to get back into this ball game with only 14:35 left. So we'll see what they do, and Solano's defense is definitely going to have to, again, step up if they want to try to go above 500 in the Bay Valley Conference.
Well, that's the thing about being up at the half, is like you don't really have a lot of adjustments to make compared to when you're down at the half. When you're down, you have a lot of focus. You have to focus on a lot of things you have to change. So that's the advantage for Mendocino.
And right away, coming out of the timeout, we're seeing full court pressure. So keep an eye on Economo and Holland as open men possibly for the Falcons. But now they'll sort of sack off of it, as we'll now see Stafford bring it up with a pass to Jones. Jones with a handoff to Adams. Adams kick out to Holland, now up top to Jones. Jones now to Stafford, now to Economo. Economo to Adams. Adams thought about it, but he's met by a double team. Economo's going to drive baseline layup. Good. Armand Economo with a nice baseline move and is able to get Solano with the bucket.
What an aggressive move by Economo. He steps up when you need a bucket, and he's always there for it.
He's able to earn one there. As good defense we're seeing from Jones. Has to force that back up top. Now to Bryant. Now to Hallams, inside layup is good. Again, got to watch out for him. Averages 20 points per game on the season for a reason.
And he's falling back on what works for him, scoring on the interior.
21 points per game on the season. Now Adams gets a tall defender. Jones for three, no. Stafford able to get the rebound. Drive inside, layup is good, and he continues his impressive night.
Just too strong. He takes the contact with ease and scores on those opportunities.
Yeah, I was just about to say that's a great way to use the defender's body against his own will. It's like just use it against him.
Landon Garcia-Floyd did his best to get around Jones as much as possible, and Jones is talking to him, and Donnell Stafford is telling him to back away. The referee was telling him that as well.
Yeah, I don't want to get any technicals here and give up some, free opportunities at the line. So good on the teammates to pull him off.
So 65-57. 12:57 left here in the second half of play. Hallams looking for somebody here. Losing control of it with good defense from Holland. Now to Rojas. Rojas kicks out to the corner, and that time stepping out of bounds was D'Angelo Belton. Turnover, Falcons ball.
Yeah, that's not going to help you get back in this game. Obviously, you don't want to turn over, especially when Solano doesn't have it really good on the offensive end right now. This is where you take advantage of those opportunities.
You need as many possessions as possible, as you were saying, Trey. Now Holland will launch for three. No. But there is Donnell Stafford down low, getting his rebound and going to the line for 2.
Yeah, they got to just follow Donnell Stafford's lead right now because he's carrying them, taking all the contact at the rim and scoring or getting opportunities, and he's creating for Solano, and that's what they need right now.
Well, there's no – Mendocino doesn't have any answer for Donnell Stafford so far as he knocks down the first free throw.
I believe he sees that too. You can see how aggressive he is when he drives. He just knows that no one can stop him down there.
Second free throw on its way. Good. It's back up to 10. Double-digit lead. And now we'll see how Mendocino responds. Rojas looking to size up his defender. Floater doesn't even hit the rim. Out of bounds. Falcons ball.
I'm surprised he's not using his size to get, closer to the rim. He's about 6'6", and he has a, pretty built frame, and, he's just not getting to the hole. You just saw with that air ball, he let it go, quite short, and just baffling to me.
Well, in that, it was a great defense from Ricky Holland as well.
True that.
Yeah, what worked for him in the first half was that they had more ball movement, but right there, he tried to create his own shot, and it didn't work out for him. But like you said, Ricky did have a great defense on him.
So a timeout here with Solano up by 10 with 12:18 left here in the second half. Nate McKay, Trey Hunt, and Brian Ambrose on the call. And a reminder to subscribe to us on YouTube. You can find more basketball broadcasts like this. And coming up next, we have the women's team going up against the Mendocino Golden Eagles women's team as well. So tune into that right after this game. Solano looking for their 3rd straight win on the year and looking to get back above 500 in the Bay Valley Conference. And there's a look at the Mendocino women's team right there with Solano right on the bottom as well.
And that should be a great game. Solano women's team, shoots lights out as well.
Yeah, Mendocino women's team is looking for their first win on the year. They haven't won a single game yet, so we'll see if tonight will be their first one.
It's hard to win a game when you're shooting like they are. Really struggling around perimeter and inside.
And just coming out of timeout, we see Economo out there with Ricky Holland, Donnell Stafford, with Uriah Benning and Jordan Adams for Solano. Mendocino has Rojas out there with Landon Garcia-Floyd, D'Angelo Belton, and entering now is Darius Traylor with Fred Bryant out there as well. It's a lob over to Benning, and he's going to get his offense going in a hurry. Created an open. Economo decided not to go for it. Uriah now bringing it back up top. With a screen coming here from Stafford. Draws away from it. Uriah Benning kick out to Economo. Adams launches for 3. No. And a rebound taken by Belton. Trailer now, Euro, finding an open Alex Rojas, good. We mentioned his good three-point shooting, there it is, and it's now 67-60.
That's what they need, find the open man, hit the open 3.
But Uriah Benning able to get away from the defense and score with an easy layup.
Yeah, it was a great take by Uriah right there, just being aggressive. When you see most likely the guards being aggressive down there, driving through the lane, it helps them the most.
Solano's looking to stay aggressive throughout this entire game. And here's another corner 3 from the other side of the court as Landon Garcia-Floyd, the sophomore, able to get his first points of the night. Uriah Benning spins and misses.
What a spin move, just didn't fall.
He was open again. Garcia-Floyd with a quick pass over to the corner. Good. 3 straight corner 3s for Mendocino, and it is now a one-possession ball game.
What a stunning turn of events.
Knocking down shots is huge. That's what gives your team the most momentum. And
Adams looking to get into the mix, and he does. Jordan Adams responds with a 3 of his own. Timeout, Mendocino.
What an answer by Jordan Adams. Wow, perfect timing too. After they just hit 3 straight, Solano answers with 1, and now it's back up to 6.
That's exactly what the Falcons needed, because Mendocino was coming down just streaking threes, and then to come back like Jordan Adams did and knock down one of his own, that's exactly what they needed.
Yeah, fantastic momentum stopper. Fantastic.
Right now, this is a situation where you see both teams trading buckets, so both teams, again, as we talked about in the intro, they're really similar stats-wise, so it's not surprising we're seeing a high-scoring game from both sides. The score being now 72-66. 10:39 left here in the second half of play, as Mendocino will have it here, and I believe we'll now see Solano picking it up at half court with their defense. Nice handoff here, as we'll now see Garcia Floyd handling it. He'll go down low. But again, Rojas sizing up his defender. Another open three in the corner. They finally miss one, but Garcia Floyd's able to get the rebound over two defenders.
Great rebound by Garcia.
And a foul is called here. I believe they got it against Donnell Stafford.
Yeah, they wanted it to be a jump ball, but a little bit too early.
10:05 remaining here in the second half, as Mendocino will inbound it here. It is a three-possession ball game. As we go up top here to Trailer. Trailer now going against Stafford. Mendocino looking for someone here to get their offense going. Rojas misses the corner three, and they're just settling for that now. But looks like that hit off the leg of someone from the Mendocino side, so it will be Falcons ball.
Yeah, you can see that Rojas is trying to get that three-point shot, but he does better when it's a spot-up three compared to just trying to hold the ball for too long and then just throw it up.
Had plenty of time to make a decision, but didn't work out for him. As we now see Economo here, dropping it off to Stafford, now to Holland. Benning asking for it, he gets it, he'll fire, no. Could have easily been an over-the-back call on Economo, but the refs didn't see it. And so now Mendocino will have it. Again, gotta convert as many possessions as possible here down the stretch.
Yeah, we're under 10 minutes now, so every bucket is crucial.
Trailer trying to get around Benning. Almost a turnover. Corner three from Landon, no. And a tip-in. Believe they awarded that to Trailer, so he gets it. It's now 72-68 as we have another close ball game here from Solano College.
Wow. Trailer skied in for that tip-in.
As the three that time, no good from Roseboro. And now pushing it hurt. Here is the trailing Landon Garcia Floyd, no. Roseboro now handling it. And now to Uriah Benning, as Solano will slow up their pace and look for their offense. Oh! The refs missed a travel there, and the Mendocino bench wasn't liking it.
Yeah, it's very aggravating if you're Mendocino, because you try to get as many possessions as you can.
Hallam's able to come in with the rebound. We're seeing both teams miss shots. So let's see who's going to be the first one to knock one down, as LJ's handled it now for Mendocino. Met by Donnell Stafford. Now to Garcia Floyd. Kick out to the corner. Driving baseline layup. No good, but a blocking foul is called against Roseboro. That will send D'Angelo Belton to the line.
That's excellent ball movement by Mendocino. Excellent. You know, now they're getting a chance to line, stop the clock, and cut into this lead.
Yeah, we definitely weren't saying that in the first half. That was definitely a problem. So they definitely have fixed it here in the second half.
Yeah, like I said, when you're down, you can make a lot more adjustments compared to when you're up. So that was definitely one of the things they had to change going into this half.
Jordan Adams and Anthony Jones back into the game for the Falcons. Has a chance to make it only a one-possession ball game here with this free throw. And it's now 72-70. 7:51. Almost thought it was going to be a timeout. Guess not. Just full court pressure now from Mendocino. We've seen it before, and we're seeing it here. Adams now to Roseboro with a good screen from Economo. Now with a drop off to Donnell Stafford for two.
Yeah, Barry has been like the real, you could say, quarterback on the court right now. The way he moves traffic and then the way he just dimed that pass off, he's been really special for this team right now.
Yeah, Barry's an underrated passer. You know, he averages just south of 3 assists per game. Good for third on the team.
Not seeing much ball movement here from Mendocino. Was a wide open three. Good. Devon Davis Bodie. And folks, if you love three-point shooting, you're seeing it here tonight. Donnell Stafford inside, responds, and one opportunity coming up for Donnell Stafford.
And there it is again, taking the contact, scoring the bucket, just no answer for Donnell down low.
You just love to see it. You just love to see that in a player and an athlete. Just no matter what, just you'll do whatever it takes for your team.
And as you said, Trey, he is doing whatever it takes to try to pull away with the win, as just going back and forth, trading buckets here. That's not what you want from Mendocino's side, but definitely showing a lot of great effort in this ball game from both sides. We've seen a lot of Landon Garcia-Floyd. We didn't see much of him in the first half. He misses that shot, and foul going against Mendocino.
I love how Solano's responding to every time Mendocino gets close. They made it a one-point game, and what do we see? Donnell Stafford answering back.
Not sure what the referees are discussing here. I think they're discussing a substitution call against Solano, or is there a timeout called? I believe a timeout's going to be called. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but both coaches are meeting with their players right now.
I believe down there, Anthony, I believe that Landon had a personal foul on Anthony, and I think that's the one who he got into it with earlier. So they're trying to figure out something.
It's an official timeout or something, as we're saying, Trey. Might have been some chippiness, but one of the referees is signaling towards the left side. He's looking at someone. I don't know what's going on. So I believe Roseboro is getting looked at by the training staff. Might have been cut. So I think that's what they're looking at. But I believe coming out of this break, Solano will head to the line there. Now going to be in a one-on-one situation for out the rest of this game. So they'll be at the line throughout the entire rest of the night. And that definitely hurts Mendocino moving forward now. Any foul that you make, any call that's going against you, it's going to send Solano to the free throw line.
Yeah, it looks like multiple players have, some kind of substance on them, getting cleaned up by the.
Yeah, I believe Roseboro did get cut, so that's what they're cleaning up right here as. That's what's happening.
Every time I see someone cleaning the floor, I'm like, where's Stephanie? I don't know where he's at.
Solano does not have a towel boy. So for anyone out there wanting to be a towel boy, Solano is hiring.
If you're not doing anything on a Friday night, come clean the floor.
You get to watch some great action.
Great game. And Girl Scout cookies.
It is almost Girl Scout season. You guys have a favorite cookie?
Thin Mints.
I was going to say the same thing, Thin Mints.
Tag-alongs, no debate.
If I have trouble pronouncing it, I'm not eating it.
It's a debate for a different day, Nate.
Hey, listen. It's not underrated as we see Jones misses the free throw. We'll turn away from cookie talk for now as Hallam's is handling the ball down 2 possessions. 6:25 to go here in the second half. He's sizing up Jones. Pull-up jumper, no good. Hits back iron, and Stafford gets the rebound.
No ball movement whatsoever. ISO basketball, and we see that a lot. It just doesn't work out all the time.
Yeah, they're playing hero ball. That's the last thing you want to do. You want to get as much team ball movement as much as possible as Economo faked it. Adams is open for 3. Good! Jordan Adams knocking down the 3. It's now 80-73.
That's the difference. Ball movement compared to no ball movement. It just gets everybody a touch and they feel like they can knock it down.
5:50 left here in the second half. Solano's up by 7. Trailer now going against Roseboro. Trying to get around him, and no shot. Believe they're going to call it on the floor. And one more foul, and Solano will send Mendocino to the line for the rest of the night.
I mentioned his aggressiveness earlier, and there it is on display again.
They'll go for another lob play coming out of the inbound, but it doesn't work out. Economo gets his hands on it. And Solano will slow it down. Slowing it down is definitely the right thing you want to do with a 7-point lead as we're almost under 5 minutes to play here in the second half. As we'll see Economo turn around for 2. Doesn't hit the rim. Rebound taken by Mendocino. They're pushing here with Hallams, and 1. LJ Hallams will hit to the line for a 3-point play opportunity.
What body control he has. You see him sprint down the court, and he's able to slow down, hit the little sidestep, and just scores that bucket.
Yeah, usually when we see him on the fast break, he does his go to the Euro step to try to get that contact.
And he can't make the free throw.
His misses continue. This is not what you need with 5 minutes left.
Yeah, just think about it. He missed like about, 4 free throws? And that would make it a 2-point game right now.
And missing free
throws.
throws.
1 point.
Yeah, even a 1-point game, regardless, missed free throws are going to cost you in a close game like this. As Jones trying to get around his defender. He has to get rid of it. He does. Jordan has to get around him, and it was just good overall defense that time for Mendocino. Shot clock violation, and Mendocino's looking to push it here, trying to get their offense going. 4.5 minutes left here in the second half. Here's Hallams now, kick out. Hallams corner 3 on its way, hits front iron, and a rebound taken by Uriah Benning. Benning crosses his defender. Adams corner on its way, no. Behind the back move from Trailer, crossover. We're seeing a lot of good ball handling skills there, but an offensive foul called. Give credit to Armand Economo for that one.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff going on back and forth. But that was a good charge to take right there to stop the momentum.
And a timeout is called. Mendocino will talk it over with their team.
And Mendocino has this within reach. It's just 5 with 4 minutes left. There's a lot of basketball left, but, you know, these turnovers are not going to cut it right now.
Yeah, if I'm Solano, I just keep pushing it, but keep slowing down the game. Just keep the ball moving, because taking down that clock is the most important thing right now.
Yeah, moving the ball efficiently is going to be key for both teams moving forward. As Solano, they average about 9 turnovers per game. Mendocino averages about 11, so we'll see how both sides handle this type of close situation game, as they're both wanting a Bay Valley Conference win. It's definitely on their mind, and right now just staying relaxed and focused is what both sides are telling their squad right now.
Just crazy how you said like at the beginning of the game, but like how crazy statistically how close they are just with everything. So it proves why we have a good game tonight.
Yeah, a win for Solano here will put them at 4-3, and that'll actually match Mendocino Eagles. If they happen to lose tonight, they'll also be 4-3 in the conference record.
And that will put them above the standings, breaking the tiebreaker, since if they're only meeting so far this year, they'll have one more meeting before season ends. That game will be on February 19th. So coming out of the timeout, it's a close ball game here, 80-75. Nate McKay, Trey Hunt, Brandon Amber is on the call for this close one, as we'll now see Uriah Benning bring up the ball for Solano. Mendocino's bench wanted some defense. Now to Economo, out to Jones. Now to Benning, up to Stafford. Stafford has been the man in this ball game for the Falcons. He'll fire for three and connect. Donnell Stafford knocking down the three, his first of the night.
That was just great. That's exactly what they needed out of the timeout.
Right in the defender's face.
Was definitely not afraid to shoot that, as Hallam's inside layup no good. Fight for the rebound. Who wants it? And a foul is going to go against the Falcons. That will put Mendocino at the line for a 1-and-1.
What about that previous play by Solano's defense? Donnell Stafford, we mentioned him on the offensive end, and he went up to challenge Hallams Jr., and the bucket did not fall for Hallams.
Yeah, good defense that time on that last shot attempt from Donnell Stafford, as Rojas is able to make the free throw. He shoots 84% from the line, so definitely need these free throws. Again, time is almost not on your side if you're Mendocino. And second shot no good. Go ahead, Trey.
Well, yeah, that's just something you don't want to happen. Of course, is we could bring the game down by easy points, or no, just easy 1 point, and you just can't bring it down.
An errant pass there, and that's going to go off Economo. That went off his back. Mendocino will have a chance to score on this next possession.
Even though the call went against Solano, you know, Economo's putting his body on the line. That's like the third time he's hit the floor trying to get the ball back for Solano.
A three in the corner. We've said that a lot here in the second half. No good, and officials definitely made the right call, as I believe that was Fred Bryant who just threw it up in the air, as it's going to go the other way, 83-76 with Solano up by 7. Now to Stafford, up top to Adams. Again, Solano was just passing it around here, taking as much time off the clock as possible, as Jones drives, no. Rebound taken by Traylor. So the defense is what's going to matter the most here for Solano moving forward. Rojas thought about taking the three-hole drive. I believe they call a blocking foul against Solano. It was in the shooting motion, so 1-and-1 will not be in effect here. 2 shots on the way, coming up on the way for Mendocino.
Not doing your free throws, it helps your team so much when they can just rely on you to knock down your shots.
And Trey, right now you're just jinxing him. And I'm sure Solano is very much appreciating it. And Rojas is able to connect on the second one. 83-77.
Stops is what you need right here if you're Mendocino. Get a stop, get a score, right back in it.
And a smart timeout from Uriah Benning, as he was met by multiple double teams.
Yeah.
So with 2:22 left, 83-77, Solano with the lead, and again looking to go above 500 in the Bay Valley Conference with a win tonight, and that will put them above Mendocino in the standings, as they will match their record in the Bay Valley Conference as well.
Yeah, Mendocino's doing a great job so far, just with more ball movement, no more ISO ball, because that's when before they took that last time out, they haven't done ISO ball since then. So ball movement is clearly helping them get more fouls down low to get those free throws.
Yeah, and those fouls down low, are putting them to the line. Mendocino to the line, that is, and that's stopping the clock with 2 minutes left. That's what you need is, free points at the line. But they got to knock them down. They just haven't been doing that.
Yeah, it's a 3 possession ball game. And with it being that, we're now going to see many times. We wouldn't be surprised from Mendocino's side to see them go down low in the paint, try to stop the clock as much as possible, and get an easy bucket. But again, if you're wide open for 4-3, you got to take it, regardless of any type of situation you're in.
Yeah, a shooter like Alex Rojas, if he's open, you can't fault him for shooting that, because he, like you mentioned, Nate, shoots 47% from three-point range. And, I'd like to see Hallam's Jr. go down low like he has been early on in the second half and then late in the first half. So see what they come up with here on the defensive end.
Their defense is going to matter most if they want to get back into this ball game, as it's not on their side. And just no answer tonight for Donnell Stafford inside. Ends up costing them 2. It's now 85-77.
If I'm Mendocino, you have to realize that that's not a good matchup. Donnell's just making it look too easy.
You can see Coach Albert running almost onto the court, begging for defense, and they leave an open man. It's going to stay here as a foul down low. I believe they called it against Economo. And with it being 10 fouls against Solano, it's going to be a double bonus situation.
That's 4 on Benning, so he has to know he has to relax a little bit.
They got to convert here. Alex Rojas needs to knock these down.
He does. Knocks down the first. Again, double bonus situation, so he gets 2 shots.
So if Brian says something, he makes it, but when I say something, he decides to miss it.
And Rojas knocks down both. 85-79, 1:50 to go. Quick passing we're seeing here from Solano. But again, their main goal is to take as much time off the clock as possible.
Economo just hit the deck and he's hobbling.
Donnell Stafford for 3. Don't know if that was a shot you needed, as, well, now they have another possession as Mendocino turns it over. Here comes Bear Roseboro. Met by a double team, and immediately calling for time is Solano. But man, oh man, if you're Mendocino, you cannot afford a turnover in this type of close game.
You cannot, but credit Solano. I think it was Uriah Benning, if I'm not mistaken, from behind, tipping the ball out of Hallam's hands, and it's another possession for them. Something, like you mentioned, Mendocino cannot afford right now with a minute 16 left.
Yeah, Mendocino's really rushing down the court, and they're not even being very aware of what's around them. So that's why he didn't see Uriah coming, and then that ends up hurting them.
Yeah, definitely hurt them indeed, but again, the only positive you have to look at, you're in the double bonus if you're Mendocino. So any foul that goes against Solano is going to send Mendocino to the line. So moving forward, you have to sort of create contact as much as possible to get to the line with the clock stop, because that's going to be your best bet moving forward.
That's why you have to continue to be aggressive down when you attack the paint. Just like you said earlier, Brandon, about Hallam's keep driving down low. It opens up, it breaks down the defense, and then the defense has to foul him because they can't stop him with his moves.
Yeah. Yeah, he like Stafford on Solano. They both have, great, finishing abilities, and I think that's what it needs to go to right now, is go to Hallam's on the offensive end. Now defense, just everybody needs to put a full team effort to stop Solano here.
It's going to take everyone on their team to remain focused at all times, being up by 6. 3-possession ball game as Donnell Stafford will handle the ball here. Uriah Benning nearly thought about taking the 3, but he has to be smart. But it's met by really good defense here from Mendocino's side. Someone has to switch on to Stafford. Now to Adams. Thought about going baseline, but is met by great defense. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Roseboro has to kick it to Stafford. Is blocked. And now Mendocino's got to push it here to try to, with their hopes of tying this ball game, and a missed layup from point blank inside. Unbelievable.
What a defensive stand by Mendocino, only to blow the layup on the other end.
And a personal foul going against Devon Davis-Bodie, and that sends a very good free throw shooter to the line in Jordan Adams.
Yeah, you don't want to see your leading scorer missing those type of layups. You could just look at the rest of the team and how it brings them down.
Yeah, he might have been shocked at how open he was.
And that free throw might just do it with 36 seconds left on the game clock. Adams, this will pretty much ice the game, and he gets both. We've seen plenty of times this season where Solano is able to ice the game on free throws. We saw it there as a quick three on its way, and it's good. That gives Mendocino a little bit of life, but now they have to play good defense trying to get a steal, and they do. A travel is called against Uriah Benning. Mendocino not going away just yet.
What a stunning turn of events. Solano just gifted him another opportunity to get back into this game. Not what you wanted to see with 26 seconds left.
Now, if they want to bucket it down low, I know they're going to go Hollins, but if they want a quick three-pointer, you already know they're going to try to find an open shot for Rojas.
Yeah, Rojas or Fred Bryant, who just hit that last one.
If you can get a quick two, that'll probably be good, as there was a man open down low. They didn't get it, but Rojas has an open look at a three, and he hits. It's a 2-point ball game. Solano's got to get it inbounded here. And a foul is called against, I believe they called against Davis-Bodie. So that's going to send, I believe it was Barry Roseboro will head to the line for two. But man, 2 quick threes from Mendocino is able to put them back in this ball game. It's not over yet, and I believe Mendocino has a timeout, and they use it here.
The pressure's on Barry here. Has to convert on these free throws.
Yeah, these free throws are huge. And I knew Rojas coming down and hitting that three. That was big.
You called it, Trey. So you know who they're going to, Alex Rojas. And, man, a big-time player hits big-time buckets, and boy, was that a big-time bucket there.
It was indeed, and I believe that was his 5th three of the night. Again, he's a really good free throw shooter. He shoots about 47% from three, and on average knocks down about 3 a game. So I had a really good look, and again, give credit to Trey. He called that three.
Man, but golly, the fight that Mendocino has, you got to credit them. They faced the deficit and uphill battle the whole game, and, they're still fighting, and with 17 seconds left, they have a chance.
They definitely do have a chance, and pressure is on Barry Roseboro to knock down both free throws to at least not keep it a 3-point game, as you don't want to have any chance for them to go on the other end and tie up this ball game.
It started with that turnover by Uriah Benning, the travel. It just gave Mendocino more momentum, and then it gave them confidence to, we can do this. We have time still.
Yep, that turnover was an injection of life right there for Mendocino.
So with the game on the line, Barry Roseboro to the line. The sophomore guard shoots about 75% from the free throw line. And here comes the first one. And it's no good.
Unfriendly rim. Rims out.
Second one on its way. It's no good. It's a 2-point game. Mendocino can tie it with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. So here we go. Rojas met by good defense. Fading jumper, no. And it's taken by Solano, and a foul immediately called.
What have I been saying all game? ISO ball is not the answer.
Great defense by Armani Conway. You see him saying he ain't hitting that, and he got the stop there when he needed it the most.
You had time. You had time, and you just I see that as very selfish. Just like you can shoot, but every time you try to create your own shot, it hasn't been working for you all game.
Yeah, and you definitely had enough. You could have took it down for the last shot, or create a different opportunity. But Solano has a chance here to ice it.
And the first free throw was good from Uriah Benning. The last thing you need if you're Solano is to allow a missed free throw here. 88-85. But right now, as you can see, Solano trusts Benning to knock down this next one, and it's good. So barring a miracle, Solano looking like they'll win this game. Here's a three on its way, no good, and that will do it. So the Solano Falcons are able to win this game over the Mendocino Golden Eagles, 89-85, the final. And quickly, we'll go over to Brian for you. What did you see from Mendocino coming into the night's game? What worked for them? What didn't?
Well, once Hallam's Jr. got going, their offense started going, and, they got back into this game. We can't say they didn't have opportunities, and they did, and unfortunately, when it mattered the most, they couldn't convert. But, good fight for them, and they'll look to get the next one.
And Trey, what about Solano?
I saw Solano fix their mistakes and then just keep their momentum from the very start of the game. They built a very great lead, but then they were able to finish strong and come out with it was their defense the entire game, just that man-to-man defense that slowed down Mendocino, and it was able to come out with the victory tonight.
So that's going to do it for us up here. We'll send it down to Trey Hunt with the James Thomas Media Player of the Game right after this.
We have everything that an automotive shop would have, or even a dealership would have.
If you guys are interested in automotive at all, go to Solano Community College. Check out the automotive program. It can be a career path for you, just like what I'm doing, or it could be an extreme hobbyist, an enthusiast.
If you really like cars and learning stuff all the time, then this is the best place to go.
College just got affordable. Up to 100% of enrollment fees can be reimbursed for first-time college students taking full-time classes. At Solano Community College, we are taking full advantage of this to further your future. With certificate and degree programs in industrial technology, aeronautics, biotechnology, and many others, Solano Community College is a staple for success. For more information, please contact the Financial Aid Office at 707-864-7000.
But in the beginning, y'all could talk. Oh, Trey Hunt, courtside reporter for Solano College Sports Network. I'm here with our James Thomas Media Player of the Game, Donnell Stafford. Donnell, great game tonight. A great efficient offense, aggressive defense. What was the game plan going into tonight's game?
The game plan was just play hard, contain number two, and not let them shoot as much. So we did that, and we got out with the win.
You guys were able to create a lot of turnovers, not only you, but as a team. So what was the biggest turning point of the game in your opinion?
The biggest turning point? I feel like the biggest turning point was when it cut it down to 2 points, and we just kept fighting. So that's all we did, you know.
You guys are on a 3-game win streak right now. How does it feel as a team? How are you going to carry this momentum?
We're just going to row the boat every time. Just keep rowing the boat. Rowing the boat, baby.
Well, you heard it here first. That's Solano College Sports Network. I'm Trey Hunt. Solano came out with the win tonight. Thank you.